recording. Mr. Barone, and I do have to read the guidelines first. I know you know them as well as I do, but for the record, I'm going to read them to you.
Okay.
Mr. Barone, at 4:01 p.m. on May 19th, today we are here to consider the level 1 grievance filed by Mr. Damon Barone, which would be yourself. For the record, my name is Craig Eichhorn. I'm the public relations specialist here for Alief ISD. I am the administrator designated by policy GF local to hear and make decisions regarding Mr. Barone's level 1 grievance filed on May 12th. Again, today is May 19th. It's now still 4:01 p.m. We are meeting virtually through Zoom due to safety concerns regarding COVID-19. Mr. Barone, please introduce yourself, sir, including your role in this matter.
Greetings, I'm Damon Barone. I'm actually the individual that filed the public information open records request. I'm also a parent of the district, taxpayer of the district. Thank you.
Okay, sir. And just a few housekeeping items. For the purposes of this hearing, the Texas Public Information Act, we can use the term TPIA. So you and I both understand if I say TPIA or you say that, I know what you're referring to.
Okay.
And so, sir, you filed a TPIA grievance dated May 12, 2021. Okay. And I have today as day 5 in accordance with Alief policy GF on the grievance timeline.
Okay.
Okay, sir. I will now outline procedures to be followed in this level 1 grievance. The level 1 grievance will be conducted in accordance with the district policy governing Mr. Barone's complaint, or your complaint, sir, in this case. This is a grievance presentation and not a formal evidentiary hearing. There will be no questioning or cross-examination of witnesses. Mr. Barone, this is your opportunity to detail for me your complaint, the facts you allege underlying that complaint, and please detail for me clearly what remedies you are requesting so that I can make a fully informed decision as possible. Within the specified timelines, Mr. Barone, you, sir, will make his presentation and present any documents he believes are relevant. And as the level 1 decision maker, I may ask clarifying questions if needed. And I'm going to ask you, sir, to limit your initial presentation to 15 minutes. I have the stopwatch feature on my phone ready to hit start as soon as you begin talking, sir. And I will let you know when you have 2 minutes left.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir, Mr. Barone, any questions before we proceed with the hearing?
No, I don't have any questions at this time.
Okay, sir, on your first words, I'm going to start the stopwatch on my phone here.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to start with 3 areas of my concern: the process of the grievance, the actions of the public relations specialist or the district, and the dates. So I'm going to start with the process. The process is I'm concerned that you, Mr. Eichhorn, as the public relations specialist, are sitting in once again as a level 1 hearing officer for a grievance that pertains to you. I feel as though that is unequitable. During the April 5th, 2021 level 1 hearing regarding the public information request regarding the school board's text messages, which you provided me an incorrect copy of, you stated then during that hearing that you only do what the district tells you to do. And my concern then was that you are following directions that do not align with the training that you received from the OAG. So again, I'm concerned that you're once again following the directions of the district and not falling back on the training that you received from the OAG. So I have a problem with you sitting in on as a hearing officer over a grievance that in essence, it surrounds your actions or lack thereof. You've already stated, again, like I said, you do what the district tells you. You are not going to say that you've done anything wrong in this public information request. Therefore, the level 1 hearing officer is not going to uphold my grievance. Therefore, the level 2 officer is going to insulate themselves from the grievance process and uphold your level 1 unethical decision. Then, of course, I'm going to file a level 3 grievance, and the level 3 grievance is going to go to the school board, and they're going to insulate themselves by upholding the level 2 of your level 1 unethical level 1 hearing determination. So I have a concern about the process being equitable and fair, first and foremost. Then I have a concern about you sitting in as the level 1 hearing officer, which basically is going to find yourself innocent of any wrongdoing, and everyone else is going to uphold that decision. Let's talk about actions now. You charged me 5.5 hours to run a to provide me a spreadsheet of donations which already exist. I feel as though this is a effort by the district and or yourself, or you following directions of the district, to hinder or prevent me from making any additional public information requests. It's in a retaliation to me, or warranting me not to make any more public information requests. You provided me false or inaccurate information. It shows, it also shows in the public information request regarding the mask, it shows that there's some financial improprieties with the district. So my concern there, one, is that Trustee Rick Moreno failed to disclose his business with the district. Two, that the district failed to disclose the financial aspect of Mr. Moreno's donations to the district. So I'm concerned about the financial well-beings of the district and the disclosure of the district and disclosure of Mr. Moreno. Most importantly, I'm concerned about how my public information requests are not treated uniformly to other requests from community members. So now let's go into the dates of me and making my request. On April 6, 2021 at 6:30 p.m., Alief ISD had a school board meeting in which the board thanked Mr. Moreno for his donations of face masks to the school board for their visit to the Austin Capitol, the legislative for the legislative session. So at April 6, 2021 at 9:30 p.m., I emailed the public relations specialist, that being you, Mr. Eichhorn, an open records request for any and all donations for face masks and purchases from Alief ISD for 2020 through 2021 school year. April 29, 2021 at 2:53 p.m., you sent a redacted files of the spreadsheets of all of the alleged donations to the district, and you charged me 5.5 hours for gathering 14 pages of a spreadsheet that already existed. And April 30th, 2021 at 2:18 p.m., I notified you, Mr. Eichhorn, that what you provided me was not accurate, and gave you examples, just 3 examples alone, that proved my point that the donation report which you provided me was inaccurate. And I indicated to you that the mass donations for the 2020 graduation school year, which the board had spoke about during the school board meeting to the graduates, was not on there. Nor was I able to find a disclosure from Mr. Moreno on the district's website. So then I went on to go to the second donation. There was a donation of $650 by Trade the Truth that was talked about during the school board meeting of June 16, 2020, displayed by Superintendent H.D. Chambers. That too was not on the spreadsheet. And then again that night, April 6, 2021, during the school board meeting, I noticed that the donations from Mr. Moreno, Trustee Rick Moreno, was not on the documentation that you provided me. And so those were just the 3 examples alone that I used, without diving too much into the financial affairs of the district, that I noticed immediately that those 3 donations were not on the redacted donation report in which you provided me. So I emailed you back and told you these specific 3 that the donation report was incomplete. And you emailed me back stating that you provided me everything that you had, basically. So then it was left for me to file a level 1 grievance because I was not providing an accurate or complete donation report. So now here we are having this level 1 grievance with yourself regarding the information in which you provided, which I will assume that you will just attest that you simply did what the district asked you to do. That's all I have at this time.
Okay, Mr. Barone, I'm showing several minutes left on your 15 minutes, sir. Would you, any more information you'd like to share? Any questions?
No, I have no additional questions. Again, I've already outlined, I know what the process is going to be. You're going to find yourself that you have done no wrongdoing. the level 2 hearing officer is going to uphold your decision. And then the level 3 officer is going to uphold the level 2 officer's decision of your level 1 decision of you finding yourself having done nothing wrong.
Okay, Mr. Barone, I know I've got your original sheet that you sent over on May the 12th here in front of me. Make sure I understand your remedies for this situation. Are they any different than what you have on this form, sir?
No, sir, they are not any different.
Okay, so I'm going to submit these that are listed on this paper then.
Can you read those? Can you read those remedies for the record for me, please?
Oh, for the record, sir, under item 6, please state the remedy you seek for this complaint. Well, Craig Eichhorn, that would be me. Go through public information training with the OAG again. That's your first item. Your second item is this grievance becomes part of Craig Eichhorn's performance evaluation and remain in his employee file. Am I still correct, sir?
Yeah, you're still reading correctly so far.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Alief ISD not be allowed to use taxpayers' money for legal fees for their willful and intentional misrepresentation. And then I think we're coming to the last couple. Prosecute the district employees to the full extent of the law.
Mm-hmm.
Provide Mr. Barone an accurate copy of the requested information in its entirety.
Correct.
So we've just talked about these, sir. We both agree that what's stated on this paper is exactly what I read. No additional remedies in addition to that.
Correct.
Okay, sir.
And can you provide a copy of the Zoom link within your written response, please?
And how did we deliver this file to you last time?
Yeah, you sent me a file that had a termination date, which I didn't understand. So you sent me a link, but the link had a short amount of time in which I was able to view the meeting.
Because I did try sending it to you, sir, and it bounced back. The file size was a little larger than what our email system could handle.
Okay.
So that secure link, Mr. Barone, was only to push a larger file through.
Gotcha.
But if that's not acceptable for you, we'll have to find another way. Maybe if I can keep it open for an additional couple of days. You think 7 days is enough time, or would you like 10 days?
Yeah, that's fine. 7 days is fine. Or if you want to burn it to a disk, I can give you a blank disk. If that'll save the district some money, I can give you a disk and you can burn it to a disk. Or if y'all have disk already, I know those don't cost too much. So.
Well, let me, if you would let me have just a little bit of time to check the settings of this program, which transmits large files. Mm-hmm. And you may shoot you an email, Mr. Barone, and say, Mr. Barone, after playing with the settings, and the email will come sometime tomorrow or whenever I have a chance to play with it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. You can have some time. It doesn't have to be tomorrow. I mean, I understand.
I just want you to be in agreement that I'm trying to get you the information so you can use it.
Absolutely. Like that's why I said you don't have to do it by tomorrow. That seems a bit unreasonable to me. That turn around in 24 hours to give you some time to play with the system.
Okay, and I have to ask this every time. Would you like it mailed to you, emailed to you? How would you like the written response to this?
You can do email or do both email and mail, but at least email. That's fine.
Okay, so. And I'm writing notes here, sir. You probably hear me in the background to check on the systems of that file transfer system. And I just wrote down email response and mail. So making sure we're understanding of each other on that too.
Okay.
Sir, do you have any final questions at this time?
No additional questions or comments at this time. Thank you.
Mr. Barone, thank you for making time in your day. And I hope we get through the night without too many more flooding events. But thank you for your time today.
Absolutely. You as well. Have a safe day.
You too, sir.
Bye.